How do you define engineer?
An engineer is someone who applies scientific and mathematical principles to design, develop, maintain, and improve machines, structures, systems, or processes.
Nice concept in the IWC booth once again. Every year it's like dreamland for everyone.
We really try to bring to life a special story which is very close to our heart as a brand. This year, that's the IWC Ingenieur collection. This Ingenieur collection is dating back to the 1950s and got its recognizable face in 1976 with the famous watch designer Gerald Genta. And we created an entire setting here at the booth under the theme Form und Technik, which is very much inspired by the design attitude we could find in that era.
And also we see a car from Mercedes. It's back to 1975.
Yes, this was also a car, what we see here. It's a C111-3, that's a kind of test car, created in the same era where really form and technique, form and technology translated into a very forward-looking concept. This car platform served as a kind of test base for Mercedes, and this specific car here is a record car from 1978, which had an endurance and speed record on a test track in the south of Italy.
Everything connects to the engineer. What would be the spirit?
This watch really reflects exactly that essence and engineering and design in every detail, every finishing, from the manufacture movement to the very complex and technical case. What we introduced this year is 4 new references on this Ingenieur collection, all in 40mm size, 3 in stainless steel, 1 in titanium grade 5. Also, both materials, stainless steel and titanium, are very much about our engineering DNA at IWC.
For 2023, what the new spirit you want to bring into the new phase of the engineer?
We took inspiration from the original work of Gerald Genta from 1976. Based on his original design with a very recognizable shape of the case, with a bezel, with a strong dial and the H-link bracelet, we worked on a couple of aspects like the ergonomics, like the detailing, like the finishing, to make this a contemporary sports watch for the IWC collection.
The design breaking through for IWC, like checkerboard dial and especially the new green.
The Ingenieur historically was always about the technical colors, about black and silver. We had a strong discussion about what that color could be, and we looked at a color palette of 10-15 prototypes, but also building on our color schemes we have established over the years before with blue dials, with green dials, and now we come with aqua.
And for us, maybe the checkerboard dial, the new texture of it.
We not only adjusted the layout to feature the new logo, the IWC Schaffhausen logo, but we are now also using an elaborate process of embossing and grinding to finish this dial. The grinding process really gives a very sharp and precise edge, and also results in this beautiful sunray look, which reflects the light in a beautiful way. This is a modern finish you couldn't apply on a soft iron dial like many years ago.
How do you fine-tune the case design?
We put a lot of efforts also with our engineering team into the case design. The case as such is not only looking quite complex, but it's in fact complex to build. It's a 3-piece case with a central ring, the bezel and the case back. And inside there is another case from soft iron to secure the magnetic protection. That's an extra layer of complexity, and our engineers really did their very best to find technical solutions to reduce the necessary height to the very maximum.
And the bracelet. I think the bracelet is fantastic. Not only very good looking, but also it's very nice to wear.
It's not only this very characteristic H-link, which gets a new technical finishing. We also put a lot of efforts into the bracelet attachment, really securing a very smooth transition from the case into the bracelet in all situations, even worn on smaller wrists. We also created a beautiful finishing with a butterfly clasp, which sits centered on the wrist and has an almost invisible, very subtle finishing on the backside of the watch.
What will you choose from all the collection of the engineer watches?
My personal favorite is still the titanium piece, because it still marks another level of titanium finish we haven't done before in IWC. So we have such a strong history in titanium as a material. And then now to work with titanium 5 in that level, with that level of finishing, like what we do here on the Ingenieur, is absolutely amazing, and therefore my personal favorite.
Engineer, of course.
Right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers.